EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt them. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch signal. And they'll have it just outside their own 20. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load. Make some more plays happen. Be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Off the play fake. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Brings up 2nd.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air. And that will be a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and 9. He'll look to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is good. And the visitors will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A run now on second down. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. Result is a first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
This drive will start on the ground. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Finding room at midfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. And that will be a 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he'll take it on in.
This offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers, and this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage, and it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through, and his guys are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw yet again. The open receiver is Dotson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, And a loss of yards on the play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run on the jet sweep, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. It'll grind out a couple of yards, give them a little bit of space out to the 3.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
They'll put
10.
one of the tight ends in motion. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15. Result is a first down.
Now a give on the ground. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the visitors up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a first down.
To the air now on first and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
to the air one more time. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. Ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. Results in a 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Is a 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.